lawmaker from Imo State. I mean, is the one pushing for the creation of a new state, Olu, in the southeast. And I mean, for me, I think it will help reduce the clamor in the southeast, because they have also been clamoring. Oh, everybody has got 6 states, or every other geopolitical zone has got 6. We have 5. Maybe that could help. But I'll leave that for the experts to talk about. However, he is the one championing that cause, and he led people to River State to visit His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara, Governor of River State, to mark his 1-year anniversary as Governor of River State. Before that time, before the weekend, he also was very vocal, vociferous, very loud about the political brouhaha in River State. He was one of the people who shouted at the top of his voice from the PDP that the lawmakers who defected from the PDP to the APC have lost their seats. He's also the one who shouted not too long ago that the PDP has opened, allegedly, the back door for these defected lawmakers to return to the party. He is the one one of the people who shouted that the FCT minister should allow the governor to govern River State. Now, many people have said a couple of things, and they've said that he's under the payroll of the governor, that he's playing politics because he has something to gain, all of that stuff has been said and alleged in countering what Imo Ugochinyere is saying as an individual. Now, just to give this some perspective, let's take a listen to the soundbite.
With federal lawmakers across party lines, PDP, NMPP, APC, Labour Party, APOGA. And we came to thank God Almighty to celebrate the 1 year of transformational leadership by Governor Sim Fubara. Despite the challenges and the situation on ground, he has been able to remain focused and have been able to deliver on landmark projects. We are particularly delighted with the Trans-Calabare Superhighway, which is going to traverse the swampy areas to deliver a landmark road project that will benefit over 3-4 local governments. We're also impressed about the Port Harcourt Ring Road, which is going to ease traffic around Port Harcourt. We're also impressed with the LL Road and other infrastructure that it has back upon. And we are here to say the House of Representative members that are here today, and our brothers also who are also with us who couldn't make it today, are solidly with the governor. We appreciate what he's doing, and we are here to thank God Almighty for what he has done, and call on Rivers people to continue to stand strongly and firmly with His Excellency the Executive Governor of Rivers State, so that he can be able to deliver on those promises he made to Rivers people, and also to congratulate the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Okejumbo, for the solidarity and the support he has given to the governor at a trying moment like this, and use this opportunity to urge those on the other side to understand it is Rivers first. Development of Rivers is about public trust and public institution. It's nothing personal about, and it's God that gives her. Let's all join hands together to work with him to deliver on those projects, and that is why we are here to celebrate and thank God for 1 year in office. Even though to us it's not 1 year in office, it's about 6 months in office, because I've not been up to 6 months he fully take charge of administration in Rivers State. So to God we give the glory. Thank you so much.
Let's take this into context now. He said legislators from different parties in the House of Representatives. Did he? I don't think he mentioned that they were representing the House of Representatives. So that's one angle I want us to look at. Second one is, if he did say, we would determine, but remember he said he was there, he and his colleagues were there, that's Government House, to support the Rivers State government. I mean, he said it. I heard it. I wonder if you did. But let's play a part of that soundbite again, once again, so we get it right.
Chinyere, I came here with federal lawmakers across party lines, PDP, NMPP, APC, Labour Party.
So you see, he came with federal lawmakers. He did not say he came to represent. I don't know. I'm not making defense for anybody, but we're going to have a conversation. I just want to, put the facts out there. He said he came with federal lawmakers from different party lines. Interesting. Now, there is a report that, to this plenary, that the House of Representatives has moved to probe a member representing the Idiato Federal Constituency of Imo State, Ikenga Ugochiere. Now, during Thursday's plenary, that was yesterday, the House referred Mr. Ugochiere to the Committee on Ethics and Privileges over a recent visit to Governor Siminalayi Fubara during his 1 year in office anniversary. Now, the motion was moved by Yusuf Gagdi, a lawmaker from Plateau State. He said his privilege as a member of the lower legislative chamber was breached because Mr. Ugochiere misrepresented the visit by the legislators to Governor Fubara. He also said after the visit to the state governor, Mr. Ugochiere issued a statement creating the impression that the lawmakers represented the House of Representatives. Now, we will now fall back to the soundbite we just heard. He spoke to newsmen. You just had the soundbite, and I'm wondering, and I want you to wonder alongside with me, if that soundbite in any way made it look like or gave the impression that they were representing the House of Representatives. I'm not going to be the judge. I'm going to let you be the judge, but you would remember that it was reported sometime last week or over the weekend that Honorable Ugochiere led over 50 members of the House of Representatives to attend Fubara's first year in office anniversary and Thanksgiving service in Port Harcourt, the capital of Rivers State. Interesting. Now, first thing that comes to mind is our conversation yesterday. I remember asking the question, and somebody said, "No, it's not going to happen. It cannot happen." But I remember asking yesterday that, looking at the political history in Nigeria and even in Rivers State, and maybe we can extend it to the Niger Delta, where we've seen politicians use federal might to win battles at state levels. And by the way, since this political drama started in Rivers State, it has been the battle for the political soul of Rivers State. And I said yesterday, all of the drama, the House of Assembly drama, the impeachment drama, all of the drama we've witnessed since sometime in October 2023 has all been because of the political soul or political structure, as it is fondly called, of Rivers State. Now, I wonder what will happen sometime. Is it next week or upper week? Because it is believed that in about 11 days' time, we will now begin another argument on whether the local government chairman have gone or not gone. That debate will happen. All of that is because of the political structure in Rivers State. Now, I also mentioned that Ugochiere has been very vocal about the political situation in Rivers State. Could this be the federal might at play, like I mentioned yesterday, or tried or attempted to mention yesterday? Could that be the case? Because yesterday at plenary, there was a somehow heated argument as to what transpired in Rivers State. Let's take a listen.
You have raised concerns all of us. If our name was dragged to Port Harcourt as if the House attended the political function, we need to look into it.
Mr. Speaker, that is not correct. That is not correct.
You are not protected to make any comment, please. When the committee invites, you can address it, or you can come under personal explanation. Not
my right is being impinged upon on the floor right here. I need to defend it, not a committee. He should have made this complaint to a committee.
Which you are right. Which of you are right? Are you the one that he referred to?
I attended.
So wait
and I need to explain.
We have not asked you for any explanation. That is not how the parliament works. We are orderly here. It is not a marketplace, please. He has the right to come under privilege, and we follow the rules that guides us. He wasn't be settled here. He doesn't have to be settled here. He has raised an issue that is affecting him. We are not saying yes, he's right or he's wrong. But we have to use the instruments of the House to investigate. It's not a personal attack, and please let us take it.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Yes,
Point of order.
what is your point of order, Edit?
Thank you, the Speaker of the People's Parliament. Mark is my name, speaking for the good people of Uyo, Nsadatai, Uran, and Ibesi Posita and Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, still under Order 6, privileges. Mr. Speaker, in as much as I don't want to join issue with my colleague, and when issues of privileges come up, a member, by this standing order, which is our rules, have the right to express himself, and as you rightly said, such matters cannot be debated upon. So while referring the matter of privilege to the committee, if necessary, because in my opinion, I don't see anything here. The said paper publication, Mr. Speaker, if I understood my colleague well, he did not say a representative of the House of Reps. He said some members of the House of Reps. There is freedom of association. Mr. Speaker, bringing such a matter to this Hallowed Chambers, I think this House has important issues that pertains to the nation, that bringing personal issues to the chambers.
So do you think the issues are personal? I mean, you headed from the lawmakers, heated. I could play on and on. The soundbite is still very long, but it concerns River State, so it concerns you and I, so we can talk about it, right? The politics now at the federal level. If you've also noticed, the political actors in River State, or should I say the game players of the politics in River State, have become quiet. It started with, Wike and his camp. Now it's also looking like that also from the camp of the governor. Everybody's quiet. Everybody's possibly strategizing and maneuvering, manipulating. Could this be one of such? It's no longer verbal wars. It's no longer physical battles. Now it's political battles. If taking the politics to the House of Reps, could that be the case? I'm wondering. Because like I tried to point out, and just like the lawmaker who just spoke now from Uyo said, some people went to visit. Did they use, if you once again listen to Ugochiri, did they use the umbrella of the House of Representatives, to pay a solidarity visit? Or do you think it's wrong for them to have, paid such a solidarity visit to the governor? Let's take a look.
I came here with federal lawmakers across party lines, PDP, NMPP, APC, Labour Party, APOGA. And we came to thank God Almighty to celebrate the 1 year of transformational leadership by Governor Sim Fubara. Despite the challenges and the situation on ground, he has been able to remain focused and have been able to deliver on landmark projects. We are particularly delighted with the Trans-Calabari Superhighway, which is going to traverse the swampy areas to deliver.
All right, so he said some lawmakers, right? But we have a commercial break. When we come back, I'd like to open the phone lines, get your thought, what you make of the political situation.
Oh, Janet, what are you buying there?
It's oil for cooking.
Unbranded oil in the bottle.
so you know the conversation. We're still looking at the political situation in Rivers State, and now you know the drama that is now that is happening at the Green Chamber of the National Assembly because of Rivers State. And one rep was asking, don't we have freedom of association anymore? Why do we bring personal matters to the Green Chamber? And I'm asking, is it really a personal matter? Does it look like it? Or do you think there's some ethics and privileges that were flouted by the lawmakers who came on a solidarity visit to Rivers State, given the whole political situation therein? All right, so I'm going to open the full lines now. Remember, we're live on Facebook, Nigerian for PH. We are very much active on the X, Nigerian for PH, and we are live on YouTube, Nigerian for PH. Let's get your comments. Sunday, then he said we should scrap all these men called lawmakers. Promise Edum says, these people don't mean well for this country. Tell me, how does this have anything to do with the hardship, the inflation, the cost of food, fuel pump price, and naira devaluation that is rocking this country? Sunday Akinsaya says this is just a waste of national money on irrelevant discussion, and Nigeria has missed the channel to political success. Stanley Odogu says, I think the federal lawmaker from Uyo Akwa Ibom State has said it all. Some rep members. Okay, I don't get that part. You say, as rep members, you don't have privileges to visit any governor with your colleague. I think this is a political witch hunt. Their plan to close Ikenga Ogochenre's mouth will fail. Thank God ability at Would you think that's the plan indeed? What do you make of the political situation, happening? The power play, let me put it that way, the power play happening at the House of Representatives as a result of Rivers State. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp number 0809-0306416. You can send me voice notes and text messages. Jude from Omuma, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
On my mind is that the man who moved the motion that Ogochenre should be probed. He's not carefully listening to the speech made by Ogochenre.
Okay.
Or could not even understand the English he used here. Because Ogochenre rightly chose his words.
Okay.
He did not even say they were representatives of the House of Reps or National Assembly.
But he said some of the other members who were not there at the time. He said something like that as well. Could that be what they're using to hold?
He said, I listened to what you played out. He said, members who are here are made up from people from different political parties, and he mentioned some of the parties.
Okay.
He said that representatives of the House of
Jude, what I'm saying is, he said, and members who are also not here, who are with us. He said that. So could it be what
exactly? He said that the members who are not there or who were not there, probably for one reason or the other, there would have been more than that in number.
Okay.
There were some members that would have been there with them, but we are not there.
Okay.
I think that's what he meant.
All right then.
So for me, the man is only trying to build something out of nothing.
Okay.
Like somebody said, in an organization, people can associate, right of association. They are not representing the National Assembly or House of Reps, but they did come as a committee.
All right then.
If they came as a committee, or if he said they came as a committee, yes. Who made the committee? But the guy didn't understand him at all, or he failed to understand simple English. Let me stop.
All right then. Thank you very much. I've got Gift from Yanegua. Gift, welcome. I wonder if it's the same Gift that has sent messages on X, formerly Twitter. But Gift, welcome on the show. I'd like to hear from you.
Canada, man of the people, let me now address this issue.
Okay.
I don't need to be sentimental. I know who Yusuf Gadi is. He was one of those persons that contested for the election of the speakership when Mr. President pleaded with him. If you know that man, Ugo Shinyere just entered the house today. Let me tell you now, the man is very smart and wise.
Okay.
How can you use the word that other members of the house who are not here with you? And the man mentioned another critical thing, that it was, they were on a particular mission, oversight function of local content.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
People should read and find out local content oversight function and turn it into a political movement because of your personal interest.
So now, gift. Are you saying that they cannot come to River State as a committee and then visit the River State governor as an individual? Because I remember, I'm going somewhere, I do remember that yes, they came for oversight duties, but I also listened to his speech with newsmen. He said they came to that very occasion at Government House to show solidarity to the governor. So those are two different events and occasions.
That is the solidarity Yusuf Gadi is talking about. You cannot rope in everybody. Do you know that PDP even questioned this same Ugo Shinyere when he claimed that they have over 60 persons in PDP? We are not talking about any other person. People that are loyal to the governor of River State. I want to take your mind back. Are you aware of that? But the people that came to River State for oversight function, they were 40. So where are these
about 50
PDP members? Because it was all political parties. See, I know Ugo Shinyere. Ugo Shinyere is just there to cash out.
Okay, all right, thank you, Gift. All right, Gift. I remember when I had the conversation with him, I asked him that question and he said, no, it's not being paid. That is just doing the right thing. Clinton from Bori. Clinton, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Canada, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
I think we play politics every now and then in Nigeria.
Okay.
We play politics for the basic things. Imagine these lawmakers going to the gallery when there are issues that affect a greater population of Nigerians, and that is inflation. And they are talking about probing or investigate. I don't even understand what they are doing there. Why can't the lawmakers make laws that will direct state government, federal government, fixing our schools, fixing our refineries? Can they do that? Can the legislators sit down and look at minimum wage and say this is due for the civil servant and tell the government to pay? What are really their functions? So I think anyone that visits the governor is not of our business. Whether I visit the governor for personal reason, that's not our problem. What matters is what affects us as Nigerians, what puts food on our table. So I misplaced priority every time now and then, and I think we need to be serious for once. Thank you very much.
All right, I've got Blessed from Alu. Blessed from Alu, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from
good afternoon, good evening. My brother Kalada, that's not from Canada.
All right, welcome.
You are from Nigeria.
All right, welcome.
My brother, pertaining the Ugo Shinyere, let me tell you one thing. Nigeria would like to legality. For him to come and visit his governor and the PDP governor in River State, and the Ugo Shinyere is also a PDP lawmaker and National Assembly. If there is anything wrong in the PDP, you need to come and discuss with one of the governors. See what is happening here. So if, for example, now we have Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria and the APC man, if PDP person go to him, what they going to say? Are you getting me? Now the PDP ruling River State and a PDP lawmaker come to visit. They should not allow somebody to use them, because that person use them to fight Ugo Shinyere. It will not be easy. River State will reject it, and they are going to resist any that kind of move.
Right.
So with these things have been happening for long. They want to legalize illegality. River State say no. We are not going to agree with them. Ugo Shinyere will continue as a national lawmaker and the respect Imo State.
Right.
Any pattern like this, they are going
but you're not from Imo State, so you may not have but I've got to let you go, Blessed. We don't do violence on the show, but you're not from Imo State, so you may not have a say on whether it's going to continue as a lawmaker or not. Cookie Gam from Rumolumeni, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Canada, good evening.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Canada, in Nigerian culture, we have freedom of association, freedom of movement. Canada, our former president, Dr. Jonathan, said something when the flag of the Trans-Calabar Road, that if this crisis is not well handled, the Wi-Fi will go from the south to the southwest, to the southeast, to the northwest, to the north central, to the north.
It will affect Nigeria generally. Go ahead, please.
The way people are taking this matter of River State, they should be very, very careful about this matter before the Wi-Fi of this matter engulf this nation politically. I don't think it's right. A person that make a statement in a defeat to somebody become a problem in House of Representatives. I've not seen it like that. Because I don't know what.
Cookie Gam, slow down now. They are saying that he has flouted certain laws, certain ethics and morals that a lawmaker should have, from the House of the House of Representatives.
I'm hearing you.
I'm done talking.
Canada, is this the first time in this country since 24 years now, or 25 years, that members of the House of National Assembly visit the state governor? Is it the first time? It's not the first time, Canada. There are series of senators visit governors, the House of visiting governors. Why would this one become a very strong matter, Canada? That's what I'm asking. But Canada, take it for free to the bank. This matter, if it's not properly handled, the Wi-Fi will go to the zone of this state.
All right, then. All right. Thank you very much, Cookie Gam. Walter from Lupoku, turn off the radio, please.
Canada, good evening.
I greet you.
The problem we have in this state, this Ugochiere has been one of the playheads.
How do you mean? Turn off your radio first. Walter, please turn off your radio. I don't like the echo. Turn off your radio, please. Turn it off entirely.
Canada.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
See, my brother. Him coming to visit the governor. If he has come alone, without coming the other representative from the National House of Assembly,
okay,
that would have been a different thing.
Okay, Walter, something just played in my head, and I want to ask you. So let's say we have about 20 radio stations in River State. So are you saying if me and my colleagues from other radio stations decide to pay a visit to the governor, it means that it is political, or it means that I'm taking sides with the governor? Is that what it means?
States governor he has visited, including his own state.
Interesting. I mean,
which other state? Including Imo State. He has visited with a crowd like that up to 50.
Canada.
Why I called is that I think this man has been causing problem in River State, and then if he continues, because we gave him free hands in this state, that's why he comes to cause confusion in this state.
Okay.
It would not be good for him.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Walter. I was going to say to Walter, maybe the reason why he doesn't go to his own state is because Opus Odima is an APC member, he's a PDP member, and maybe they don't really align, something like that. Dan from Port Harcourt, welcome. Dan, what is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
All right, Claudia, thank you very much. I have listened to the few contributors. Well, for me, I don't see anything wrong in Ogochiere and his colleagues' visit.
Okay.
I mean, the visit is a normal thing that they do all time, so other states as well.
Okay.
I don't know all about this Awula value that is going on here and there. The House members should have, very important issues that concern this country that they should deliberate on. Not on issues like this that some National Assembly members come to visit the governor to celebrate 1 year of the successful tenure that he has gone through. I mean, see, all of this is just because of the governor. The governor has said it that, look, he has a lot of saboteurs here there. Anything about our governor, Seminalaye Fubara, is a news all over.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They should allow this young man to concentrate and govern this state. He had him said that during the summit, most of the resource persons they call They were discouraged. Don't go to River State. The place is not safe. Don't go to River State. They will tag you one name, the other, and all. People come to visit him. They are tagging them, raising this kind of issue in National Assembly. I would just say they have lost touch.
All right.
And it's so disheartening. These are the kind of persons we have there.
All right.
It's unfortunate. Canada, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Dan from Port Harcourt. God's Power, HA. God's Power from HA, let's get your thoughts, please.
Yeah, I live in Canada, Kurum, Batabo.
Yes. God's Power, welcome.
The visit, it's normal. The people will look at it as if it's has a political coronation. Because of the tension in the River State and the reformer, this and that. Maybe some people are looking at those people are coming to maybe do something to support or to do so. But it is normal because if you want to commission or flag off a project, I think you can fight any of them for that.
True.
Why, if they visit, it's not a bad thing into my own, except there's a political undertone or something underground. Hello?
I can hear you. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because people should not be hammering on that. As if that man is a leprosy man, you cannot visit him. What is wrong for them to visit? And you cannot calculate how many states the governor has visited. Do we have constitution that unless you visit all the governors cannot visit the River State? People should tread with caution.
All right. I
don't know why they are making politics to be hot and the more especially when it comes to River State. They want to heat it up and have a political coronation, anything that happens there. If the governor not elected, is not a governor. Any group can visit. After all, those people are PDP members, and the similar is a PDP member. They come to visit and say, yes, try for your 1 year. And they say, if not, that's not bad. Not bad. Thank you, God bless you.
All right, Elder Wine, God's Power, thank you very much. But let's focus now on messages. This is, as the truth be told, the enemies of Governor Fubara and River State are now attacking the good friends of the governor and the state. They can't do Gochere nothing because they have already failed on arrival. Kondu, send that one via WhatsApp. I'm also going to check messages on Facebook, but let's look at this one first of all. This one says, man of the people, their plan to close Ikenga Gochere's mouth will fail, and all those planning to break the chair has already failed. I think I read that already, but thank you, thank God ability at Twegu. Let's listen to this voice note now.
Good evening, Canada. My name is Bretosa. According to Honorable Ugochinyere, if I am correct, I did not hear anything like we are here on behalf of the federal legislative. No, I did not hear such. So this is just personal visit by Ugochinyere and co. And there we are across party lines also. So if anybody should target that Ugochinyere is representing the House of Reps, no. He did not mention anything on behalf of the Speaker of the Federal House of Reps or we, the members representing all the 360 members. No, he did not say so. That is my take.
I should point it out, like Gift said, the lawmakers were in Rivers State for a committee, oversight function, right? Yes, they may have gone to the governor on personal grounds, but what brought them to Rivers State? So could that count against them, while they do the probe, ethics and privileges? Okay, this is good, the presenter. Oh no, I've skipped. I think I've gone past that message, that conversation rather. This says, Canada, the political tempo in Rivers State is quiet now for some time, but the fight has been taken outside the state because outside forces want to sack some persons out of the party. Ogu Ojon Justice. This one says, Leslie from Port Harcourt. Let me say it for free. Ugo is a man with absolute conscience. It is only a man without a God-given conscience that can be against our governor. No matter what they do, Sim will rule complete 8 years, except he decides to go just once. Rivers people know their enemies, and Kama has come to be. It is very obvious that it is Kama. The legislature, or legislators, I think he meant to say, who attended Governor Fubara's 1 year anniversary, did say that I came with This simply means that there are other legislators who attended the occasion. The man did not say, I came represented. It's a personal matter fueled by the minister. Okay, it was a waste of time discussing such matter, Jibola Jibola, the what do you call it now? The minister's name was not mentioned in any, so let's skip that. Hypocrisy taken too far, but Ben Kalu, the deputy speaker, recently visited OT with House members and heaven didn't fall. Okay, this one says this is what you see when supposed representatives of the people resort to frivolities when there are burning issues affecting the people. However, I can tell you for free, as long as it has to do with Rep Ugochiere, he will square them up, and if they are Federal House of Representatives not careful, they'll end up shooting themselves on the foot. D Briggs with that one. Well, let's look at Facebook. Let's look at some of the messages there. Promise Edom says, these people don't mean well for this country. Tell me, how does this have to do with the hardship, inflation of food? I think I've read that one. So promise I'm going to skip it. I think I've read that one. Okay, let me look for the one I haven't read. Corlicia Monday says, okay, no, I'm not going to read. Samita Paulie Roma says, what did they do? Is it that they visited the governor? They want them to face ethics committee. These people will not get anything to think about. All right. Clever Sonny says there is nothing wrong with lawmakers visiting the governor of River State, but we shall see the end of this. Menier Crack Commander says, how is that a crime? Inwo Koji, Inisha Gragra. This one says, why I will consider says, and work of Abuja politicians dead on arrival. Ugochiere has done nothing wrong, and this whole thing will only increase the number of his followers. And Progress G Daniel says, Wikipedia. What do you mean by Wikipedia is a big failure? I don't get that part. What has Wikipedia got to do with this? Jonah Alamin G Pikinamacri says, oh ye dishonorable I'm not going to read that. Okay, thank you very much. Njoku Chinaguron Njoku says, what a confusion. Country, the leaders cannot maintain their stand. Okay, all right. Chama Kingsley Waldo says, what is really happening in this country? I'm going to take a few more calls. Do I have time? I'm going to check now. I've got commercial coming up, so I probably would just take some more messages and then we wrap things up.
Oh God, KDB, these men we are paying for every day, giving them food allowance, newspaper allowance. These men are nothing to write home about. We are just wasting our money in this country. And the painful part of it is we look forward to them to take us to the promised land. These are men we think can harness this country and give us good governance. We are wasting our time. The rep member from Nsaratai in Akwa Ibom State has said everything, every right thinking Nigerians would have said. What has that got to do with the business of the house? As a matter of fact, from what you've just played that we've listened, the man never mentioned that that thing has to do with the rep sending him to that place. He never said anything or allude to that. He said his friends and people just went there. He went there in solidarity to the governor, and he was mentioning probably the members and their parties that were there. Is that too much of a thing to do as somebody, even as a Nigerian? What has that got to do with the house? This Abuja politics our people are playing is just too shameful.
All right.
They are looking for every means to do the strength and possibility of our governor here and make him look like he has no ally. It's a lie. Shame will be theirs, because at the end of the day, we know where these arrows are coming from, but it will go back to sender.
All right, let's take a listen to this.
Good evening, Canada. My name is Bretosa. According to Honorable Ugochiere, if I am correct, I did not hear anything like, we are here on behalf of the federal legislative. No, I did not hear such. So this is just personal visit by Ugochinere and co. And there we are across party lines also. So if anybody should target that Ugochinere is representing the House of Reps, no. He did not mention anything on behalf of the Speaker of the Federal House of Reps or we, the members representing all the 360 members. No, he did not say so. That is my take. Good evening.
All right, let's see. This one says, Chief K, but this is not the first time in the history of the House of Representatives members are paying solidarity visit to a state governor or attending political functions on personal or in a group capacity, and heaven has not fallen. I remember years back, National Assembly members visited governors in the state, and it was a welcome development. So why is this one causing brouhaha in the House? Maybe there is a monkey hand in the pot from Hector. Now, Hector, I don't think visiting, is the problem. I think when you say you're visiting on behalf, I guess that's where the ethics thingy comes into play. But I've got a commercial. After the commercial, we will talk some more if we do have time. If not, we will have to push this to open season and talk more about it. Remember, open season will come your way after the news at 6. Just stay tuned. I'm Kalada Korubatabo. Do follow me on social media, Kalada, Kalada.
Feeling the heat? Stay cool with Green. Discover the Green